never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like this. I'm far away from Earth and I wanna know if you exist. Mission control, do you read me? Send me my coordinates lately. Mission control, am I drifting? Tie me to someone who will love me, yeah. Wait, I think I'll last a bit longer. Find another reason to breathe.
Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to another Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Wherever you are, whatever you may be doing, thank you so much for making Ref Brandon and the Todd Family a part of your day. We always greatly appreciate it. Yesterday afternoon, I had the pleasure to referee for the World of Lucha Libre Wrestling. They had a show at 5 o'clock Eastern Time yesterday afternoon at Hacienda Bar and Grill in Buford, Georgia. And if you know where the Mall of Georgia is in Buford, Hacienda Bar and Grill is almost connected to the Mall of Georgia. It is directly beside it. And since yesterday was Cinco de Mayo, World of Lucha Libre had a wrestling show at Hacienda Bar and Grill, and I had the pleasure to be their referee. And of course, I always enjoy being in a wrestling ring. But today here on the channel, I want to talk some college football. This is the post-spring top 10, according to Brad Crawford from 24/7 Sports. Now, honestly, numbers 3 through 10 may shuffle around a little bit. Teams might go up or down a spot or two between now and August, but the top 2 teams from the post-spring top 10, I firmly believe, will be the top 2 teams when the first poll comes out at the beginning of August, because I think they are the 2 best teams in the country. You can put them in either order you want to. I don't really know that it matters. So barring some kind of injury, I think the top 2 will be the top 2 come poll season in August. But 1 through 10 looks like this from post-spring, according to Brad Crawford of 24/7 Sports. Number 1, Ohio State. Number 2, Georgia. Number 3, Texas. Number 4, Oregon. Number 5, Alabama. Number 6, Ole Miss. Number 7, Michigan. Number 8, Missouri. Number 9, Penn State. And number 10, Notre Dame. As I said, 3 through 10 may shuffle around some and go up or down a spot or two. But I think Ohio State and Georgia, being the top 2 teams from the post-spring top 10, will carry on over into the regular season. And when our first poll comes out, end of July, early August, I think the top 2 teams will be Ohio State and Georgia, Georgia and Ohio State, either order you want to put them in. Barring some kind of injury, those will be your top 2 teams. I guess you can look at it either way. It really doesn't matter who's 1 and who's 2. From top to bottom, I think their rosters are about even. There's really not much of a difference roster-wise. The only advantage Georgia has right now is that the guy that has the biggest forehead in the history of the universe is still their quarterback in Carson Beck, whereas with Ohio State, we don't know. And the devil you know, as they always say, is better than the one you don't know. And for Ohio State, we don't know who their quarterback is going to be. With Georgia, we know it's Carson Ninehead Beck. With Ohio State, the quarterback they go with may be just as good as Carson Beck, but we don't know. When you've got 15 quarterbacks on your roster, you can go with any of them. So here, the first week of May, we have no idea who Ohio State's starting quarterback is going to be. In this day and time, the game of football is all about offense and all about quarterback play, and a great quarterback can take a top 10 team to the number one spot, whereas a bad quarterback or average quarterback can take a number one team and make them about borderline top 10. And with the Buckeyes right now, we just don't know who their quarterback is going to be. So that gives Georgia a slight advantage. But it doesn't matter if you have Ohio State 1, Georgia 2, or Georgia 1, Ohio State 2. I think the Buckeyes and the Bulldogs are the best two teams in the country as of right now, as we sit here on this first Monday in the month of May. Any thoughts on this? Please feel free to let me know. Let's go ahead and get our dad joke of the day in here. Some things I see online are so painful. I think I have cyberticulitis. And that does it for today's Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Until next time, it's Ref Brandon saying, just like in pro wrestling, life can be over by the count of 3. Tell your friends and family how much you love them. Bye.